Today is the 20th day of Muharram, 1441 years after the hijrah of the Prophet ﷺ from Mecca to Medina. The 20th day of September 2019. The topic of our today's khutbah is going to discuss on the crime of kidnapping and some of the ways of attaining peace and security in the nation. All praises belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank Him, we seek for His forgiveness, and we ask Him for protection against the evils of our own selves and the evils of our bad deeds. Whoever Allah guides, no one can make him astray. And whoever is made astray by Allah the Most High, no one can provide a way for guidance to him. I bear witness that Allah the Most High is the only one worthy of being worshipped. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the servant of Allah and His messenger. O you Muslims, we should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tirelessly for the ni'mah, or for the bounty and the blessing and His favor of security, that no life will be comfortable except with security. No sustenance will come. No development, no meaningful development will be realized without security in any nation of this world. Knowledge, teachings, and imparting of knowledge is not going to be possible without security. The deen, the practicing of our deen, and also justice cannot be implemented wherever there is no peace and there is no security. Blood of peoples and their souls cannot be protected without security. So also their wealth, so also their honors cannot be protected or safeguarded without security. Therefore, there is no way also the righteous people and the good people will have upper hand upon the evil ones, except there is security in a particular nation. Therefore, security is one of the greatest ni'mah and also favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it as one of the gifts that He blesses the image of paradise in paradise. After Hisab, Allah the Most High will tell those who are destined to enter paradise, Allah will tell them that enter the paradise in peace and security. You are safeguarded, you enter peacefully, therefore you have that guarantee and assurance that there will be no day when your stay in paradise or your tenure will expire. And there is nothing that is going to harm you in paradise, either sickness or any form of harm. That is why it is counted as one of the greatest ni'mah even in paradise. O you Muslims, we used to have peace and stability and security in this our nation. Up to the time some cases of insecurity started manifesting themselves in this our dear nation, ranging from killing of innocent souls, taking or confiscating their wealth, and also violating their honor through kidnapping and through what is known as one chance and other forms of insecurity that we are aware of. So many people that you cannot count have fallen victims of these people, therefore they have been killed. So many people were wounded as a result of these forms of insecurity. So many huge amounts of money have been collected from people as a result of paying ransom to these type of people. Honors of people have been violated as a result of it, especially in the northern part of the country and even in the FCT, in the Federal Capital Territory also, especially this time around, such criminal acts have started manifesting themselves, acts of kidnapping, acts of one chance, and so on. As reports have it, some people were kidnapped right inside the city of Abuja. If news is confirmed, I read it somewhere that somebody paid the sum of $15,000 for his daughter to be released, who was kidnapped inside Abuja. and many other cases are there being reported if they are substantiated. So this is indeed a great calamity and trouble which will make everybody uncomfortable and also to feel disturbed of the situation. So many travelers have now changed, even from Abuja to Kaduna. They will not, they don't go by road, they have turned into entering the train. What will surprise you the more is that personalities, great personalities among the military personnel, among the police and other security personnel and politicians are also some of the passengers of the train. So if these type of people are now or have now taken or changed their route from road to train, what are you going to, what a common man is going to do? This is a pathetic case that calls for inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. O you Muslims, the Nigerian police are making their concerted effort, which is worthy of being mentioned and being appreciated, through guiding the citizens of some of the ways that they should take in order to protect and save themselves from falling victims of these criminals. So also, some of such people are being arrested and being paraded, and they are being interviewed, and those of us who are following the trends can witness to this. Therefore, we call on our security agents to do more in order to bring a stop, complete stop to this phenomenon of kidnapping, wanchons, and other forms of insecurity. On the side of the citizens of the country, it is compulsory on all of us to utilize or to take some safety guidelines that are being released or are being mentioned, especially by the Nigerian police and other security agents, such as avoiding travel in the night. So also avoiding taking a vehicle, taxi, from isolated and quiet areas. I came across a video where the force PRO spokesman, DCP Frank Umbo, was interviewing a particular person who was arrested on the case of wanchons. Therefore, he advised the citizens that they should protect themselves through some of the things we are going to mention. He mentioned 6 points. Number one, he said that people should avoid taking a taxi that is not colored. Any taxi that is colored, every state has its own color of taxi. It is those taxis that one should prefer to those that are not painted. Number two, one should avoid taking a vehicle with a tinted glass, because by the time one falls a victim of such criminality, there's no way he can be seen, let alone giving him helping hand. Number three, one should avoid sitting in the middle of two people. They are calling it remains one chance, it remains one chance as you go. One of the people will just come out as you enter, then he enters, he closes the door, then you are now in the middle. So if they start manhandling person, no one can be able to bring any rescue to him. So also, he also mentioned that people should avoid taking vehicles from unauthorized motor parks. Maybe by the roadside, you are traveling to Kaduna or anywhere, you just enter a vehicle, maybe because it is cheaper. That should be avoided. And again, among the signs of such people is that when you enter and you say this is the direction you are taking, they take another direction. So as you see your driver taking another direction, do not allow him. You should quickly drop. Then lastly, they don't normally care about what you are going to pay. They don't normally care, say, okay, you are going to pay me this. No, their own is just for you to enter. As you enter, what the Hausa say, Kazamanama, Allah Sabbath. All you Muslims, peace and stability and security, and fighting acts of criminality have some manners and ways. One of such ways is that people's senses should be safeguarded by stopping proliferation of intoxicants and substances that affect people's senses, such as drugs. And this is being seen almost everywhere, including the federal capital, where drug dealers do sell. People go by women, men, youth, and so on, without anybody stopping that business. We should know that Allah, the Prophet ﷺ said that we are going to be asked concerning the responsibility that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places in our hand. And part of what makes security to be realized is that whoever is arrested being a culprit of such criminality should have the full wrath of the law, so that it serves as deterrent to others. Another thing is that one should take guidance of the Sharia in order to safeguard himself, such as asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for continuous peace and security, and also asking Allah not to withdraw his security from us. This can be seen in one of the supplications of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which he used to say, "Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you against withdrawal of your favors, and also passing of your safety, and sudden of your punishment, and all that which displeases you." May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. O you Muslims, after taking these precautions, ranging from the ideas given by the Nigerian police and other security agents, and also submitting yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in obedience and supplication and istighfar, then in case a person falls a victim, then he should turn totally to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and continue to supplicate for Allah the Most High to save him from the hands of those criminals. Allah the Most High promises as the only one who answers or listens to the call of distressed person when he calls him, and he also alleviates suffering of he who is under any form of suffering. Allah the Most High have mentioned this in Surah An-Nahl, verse 62. Dr. Ayed Al-Qarni, one of the contemporary scholars, mentioned in his book La Tahzan, he said that it is reported by Ibn Asakir and Ibn Qayyim that one of the righteous people was traveling to Sham. Then he fell victim of such people, armed robbers or kidnappers. Then they promised to kill him, not to release him. Therefore he pleaded for a favor for them to allow him to say 2 rakats of prayer. Then they allowed him. As he was praying, then it came to his memory to recite this verse: أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ قَلِيلًا مَا تَذَكَّرُونَ. He recited it 3 times. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his infinite mercy saved that righteous person by sending down an angel with a sword who killed that kidnapper or who killed that thief, and in essence the person was saved. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala safeguard us and save us and make our country hate-free, free from all forms of criminality, all forms of crimes. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us peace in our houses, give us peace in our places of worship, in our markets, in our offices, in our roads, and all over wherever we are. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide a divine security for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.